Hi, my name is Tasha. Today I'll be discussing that there are groups of people who don't have their full rights. Um, all human beings deserve to have the basic rights of protection that everyone else has, and this includes transgender people. I personally do try to respect everyone, never have a bias towards what their gender or gender identity is or their expression of things. So today I will be discussing human rights, which rights are infringed upon when it does come to transgender people, and then how this is affecting trans people. So with human rights, there are several basic human rights that all humans are entitled to have. The United Nations states that this is the right to life and liberty, freedom from torture, and freedom of expression and your opinion, and the right to education, along with many more that are the basic rights and foundations. So everybody is entitled to these rights without any discrimination, and this does include trans people who get discriminated against for having a separate gender from the sex they were born. The International Covenant of Civil and Political Rights are dealing with such freedom issues, and they are working to make more equality laws and peaceful assemblies of things to protect the minority rights. With these rights in mind, we can now move to which rights are infringed upon when it does come to transgender people. So trans people are lacking when it comes to rights, and this does violate several human rights, as a lot of these rights and laws do not protect against discrimination. The Human Rights Campaign says that trans people face legal systems that often do not protect them from discrimination. So this means that they aren't getting the protection that just about everyone else has to protect them against discrimination, especially in or from the view of the law. Let's see. The trans community still also faces a lot of stigma due to these lack of the discrimination laws to protect them, and this can lead to a lot of social and mental illnesses, along with them getting harassed and bullied, and even have serious violent crimes, attacks, or serious violent attacks put against them. And it's because of this stigma that helps prevent them from being able to be safe and have the proper discrimination laws. Now, this affects trans people very, very badly a lot of the time. They're surrounded by stigma and hatred, and it takes a toll on their physical and their mental well-being. From the Public Health, volume 136, the article is "The Health of 25 Million Transgender People Worldwide is Reliant on Transgender Health." It states that within the population, there is at least 60% of transgender people living with depression based off of their situation for discrimination and the fact that they can't live as who they were meant to be in their correct body. The transgender community is frequently the victim of violence, and there were 2,115 filed cases of killings of transgender people between 2008 and 2016. And although there are very likely more reports that just did not come in about murders happening, and there's also a lot of unreported cases of attacks that trans people will suffer. There are several points of the abuse and the stigma that all affect trans people, and it all affects them negatively. So today I discussed the human rights that every human is entitled to, the rights that are infringed upon frequently when it does come to transgender people with the lack of discrimination laws, and then how this affects transgender people. All humans deserve to have the same rights, and that does include trans people. The transgender community has faced and still does face much discrimination, violence, and stigma. And this is by bringing this to more people's attention, it can help protect them and help them lead a healthier life. Thank you.